Okay, I think I'm back. Let me check real quick. Yeah. Oh my god, it's showing 2 streams right now. Hang on, let me check. It's gonna be funny if both of them are like live. Hang on, this is the old one. Okay, it's down, and this is the new one. It's up. The old one. Yeah, there we go. Man, this is confusing. Okay. I gotta do one more thing. I have to how do I make this thing pop out? Oh, there we go. I'm going to add the display of the chat to the stream so that you can actually see what you guys write. So I'll just have to, yeah, I can actually close this. Sorry, it's been a while since I did this, so I feel like an old person trying to interact with tech stuff. You know, fucking, where did I put the big bottle? Okay, so in this stream, I'm just gonna work on the 1.4.0 update since I don't have a whole lot of things left to do. This stream might end up being kind of short. Also, where the hell? That's not it. Hang on, I'm gonna close this. YouTube Live Control Panel. Oh my god. I need to sign in. Oh jeez. Hang on. Oh my god, dude. Yes, that's me. Set a home address. Yeah, okay, good. It's as if Google doesn't already know. Select stream, no current live streams. What? What are you talking about? Oh, I logged into the wrong account. Oopsie. Nope. Sign out. Yes. This one. Yes. Home address. Jesus Christ, why do you need to know this as if you don't already know? Okay. Select stream. There it is. Okay. Okay, the only thing I want to do is I actually want to... The only thing I want to do is I actually want to see the chat. So I'll just do pop out chat and then close the stream window itself. Okay, so I can see the chat. Whew. Okay. So the update, not a whole lot left to do, honestly. Is it gonna capture? Yeah, it does. Okay, good. Not a whole lot left to do. There's one thing I want to investigate though. Maybe potentially fix a bug. Oh, I need to limit the FPS. Okay, so apparently it's possible to oh my god! That's okay, I'll need to take care of this actually. That's interesting. Okay, so apparently you can... Hang on. Let's see how it's supposed to... Okay. Aha! So it does happen. Okay, interesting. This is interesting. That bug is like so easy to reproduce. Hang on, I need to get some water. My mouth's dry. Okay. Okay, so this bug is like super easy to reproduce. I just went and did it. Koshka. Actually, I have an idea. I'll move the Notepad++ capture over here. And I will add a filter so that I can have both on the screen. Color correction. The hell? Why did she just run off? Like this. Okay, so now if I open it, oh yeah. So you can see like what's going on. Actually, I think I'll make the opacity on it bigger so that you can. So that like when I have it open, it's important. In the sense that like what I'm doing is more important than what's happening in the game, and when I don't have it open, you can see the game itself, and you can see both at the same time. So like if I forget to close the notepad, you can still see the game. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so I need to interact door task. So I'm gonna need to re-enable. I'll need to re-enable the. Where's the ID? This is fine. Yeah. I need to re-enable the display of the states that they're in, and you know, so I can see their ID, so I can be sure that I'm looking at the right thing. Okay, let's see. Open, look back, looking for, ooh! Oh wow! So, what the hell? Did it cancel? 1 second, I'll just have to close a bunch of files real quick. So it didn't even finish. It didn't even finish. Unrestrict door, unrestrict door. Unfinished walking. Hang on, I gotta check something. It's possible that it switches to another state but does not. Oh wow, this is actually interesting. Oh wow, okay. So it was alert, so unfinished walking. Hang on, I'm gonna make this a little bit more. Hang on, can you see the yeah, you can see it pretty well. Okay, that's good. Finished walking task, go to look around. Finished walking task. 1 second. Okay, so I need idle. I think I need idle. Oh, wait, which one does it? It's suspicion, inherent suspicion. No method here. No method, so it's gonna be the base current state. Unfinished walking. What about the interact door task? It doesn't have an unfinished walking method. It doesn't have an unfinished walking method, but it inherits a base state, which also does nothing. Ah. Okay, I get it. So I just need this was like an. I think that's what's happening. Okay, I think that's what's going on. I think that's what's possible. Finished walking. But he's still interacting with it. Hang on. This doesn't make any sense. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's not the one. That is not what's happening. So it's, I need to go into the remove method, I guess. Let's see. Does it have a remove method? Remove. On remove. Remove. Base state task. On remove. Remove. Cancel. Okay, remove calls. Cancel. 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 Does it have a? It does not have a. And what does cancel do? Okay. Okay, I think I get it. I'm not sure if I should. Actually, I'm not sure I should do this. So I think I need an uncancel. Yeah, but it's still. What the fuck, man? Hang on. Hang on. Let me also put some music on, some royalty-free beats, so that nobody can sue me. Let's see. Okay, so task base class remove. Okay, let's see again. I need the console. Whoa, what the fuck? Yo. Okay, this is some weird shit. Hang on, I'm actually confused right now. I think it might be moving the task to the other state. Hang on, I need the actor set state method because I forget where it happens. And here it's learner's ID. Remove tasks. Transfer persistent tasks. Oh, I need to check this base. State. Transfer previous state. Tasks present. So tasks present. Get should transfer task. Any method overrides? No. Set task. Oops, wrong launch command. Ah, okay, there we go. Again, nothing. What the hell is going on? Persistent true, so it has to be true. Unless it's not happening. Is there a method override for this? No. Unless it's somehow what the fuck is going on? Okay, interesting. Okay, I forgot to add another print on the print, but to print out one of the things to the console, so I'll need to do that real quick. Tasks present nil. Okay, so the task finishes. Okay, finish. Just add a couple of these. Switched. I want to figure out which path it's taking so that I can know what's going on there. Nothing. What the fuck, dude? What is going on here? Hang on. Okay. That could be it, but then the on switched unless by accident I have two of them, which I don't. Persistent override. Persistent override. I forget why I have two of these flags, but I remember there was a reason. Ah, right. Yeah. Pardon the opinion says thank you for doing the controller alteration. It's big for controller people. Have you tried the controller changes? I haven't heard from anybody with regards to the controller changes. And like I'm interested to know whether it actually makes the game more comfortable to play, because you know, I'm not a controller guy, and so like the main thing for me is to know whether it actually improves anything. Okay, let's see what's going on. Tasks present. What the hell is going on here? Something weird is happening. Okay, I have an idea. It doesn't finish. It doesn't fucking do anything. Yeah. Finish. I don't think it even gets here. I don't think it gets to this place. I don't think it gets to this point. Oh, right. In that case, I'll also need to... was it go to look around, I think it was. Yeah. Yo! Yo, what the fuck is this? Hang on. This is fucking weird, man. Where is the act? Where does the actor get set on? Set state. Yo, okay, this is actually fucking bizarre. It's somehow no tasks at that point, and yet he opens the door, so... Oh. One more thing. Maybe it's setting the state and look around, and look around is not like finish it or something, I don't know. It's possible. Okay, let's see. Yo, it's in the fucking look around state. It's in the look around state, but it doesn't even update. Okay, we figured it out. Now we just need to understand why the task is not even there. Wow, holy shit. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so just to be sure, I'll leave this in. Okay, I wanna, hang on. I wanna see where this is coming from. Huh? Oh. Tasks present. I'll need to get rid of that one. Set state. Interact door, goon, look around. Set state. Handle object collision. Init door interact task. Okay, so he like... He does not collide with it, I don't think, but he gets... Oh, actually it does collide with it. Okay. Okay, that is... Okay, so... Interesting, okay. I think I got it, actually. Okay, no. No way. There's no update tasks. There is no update tasks method in look around, so it has the task but it doesn't update it, and because of that the task never finishes and the door stays forever locked. That's fucking incredible. Okay, I think I fixed it. I just need to remove a bunch of debug prints now. Oh, 1 second. I'll just announce the... Fuck. I'll just announce the... Well, not announce, but like post the link. How do I even open this? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I figured that one out. So now okay, the update task thingamabob is there. We cannot finish the state until we finish tasks now. It should work fine. Man, that's fucking bizarre. I had no idea I didn't have it there. Holy shit. There you go. Okay, done. Nice. Okay, so now it's fixed. Now I just need to remove a bunch of debug prints. Holy shit, man. But then the other question I have, if the goon switches from the state, why does he not remove all the tasks? Okay, I'll remove a bunch of prints first, and then I'll look into it. Because when oh wow, okay. Hang on, let me just message the guy on Discord that I reproduced and fixed it. Okay, so that's good. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay, so that's fixed. Now, the one thing I don't understand is, for example, I think in the alert state, it will... Yeah, it removes all of the mirrors, so this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. So... realistically, this fixes it, but the other question I get is... are there any others? Are there any other cases where the update tasks is not called? The important ones, burning, like all of these methods they call... oh, realistic, well, yeah, realistically this, so... let me just check something. I forgot to move that one, looks like. Okay, I don't have the chat open, I forgot to get it open. Hang on, there we go. Okay, now I do have it open. The big Texas says, holy shit, is that who I think He is the myth, the legend, the Mr. Streamer, intravenous gamer, Mr. Spy. That's right, it's me, Mr. Guy, coming live. Just coming live. Okay, I think the joke dragged on for too long. Okay, so that's taken care of. What else we got? What else we got? That is so fucking bizarre, though. I wonder whether there are any other states where or any like important states where the goon can like people can, well, not people, but AI can interact with stuff that does not have a looker and update tasks method. Well, the fact that there's like only this one case that was reported, probably not. Damn, that's bizarre. Okay, so that's taken care of. Let me take a look at my to-do list. That's already done. I'm not sure if I should do this actually. This sounds like a nightmare to implement. Probably not. The game's already out. It's a minor thing, and if I do that, there's the chance of introducing new bugs, and I don't want to do that. Okay, what else we got? I should buy a fucking... Hang on, I'll be right back. Hello. Alex says you should drop the playlist when you return. It's honestly above. It's the Vintage Story soundtrack. I'm listening to it because I don't think I can get copyright struck for that, so it's better than having nothing at all. I will eat sandwich on stream. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh shit, I just realized something. What? Hang on. Hang on. Wait a minute, I just realized something. Man, maybe I should add staged reloads for 140. I don't think it would be that difficult. Yeah, actually, staged reloads for 140. I mean, technically, staged reloads are already in the game. You just don't have the ability to perform actions while you are reloading. The one thing that would also need to be like would need to get like an animation is pulling the bolt if you're reloading an empty weapon. But that's it. Okay. So I was thinking whether to add stage reloads to Intravenous 2 as I was working on it, and then I was thinking maybe I should add it to the game for the 1.4.0 update. Miscellaneous. One second, I'm messaging my brother. The big Texas says, "What the hell is Vintage Story?" It's like a hardcore take on Minecraft, I guess. Everything is a lot more involved, and instead of like just placing things on the crafting grid, you have to do various processes manually. At first, I hated it, but when I realized that like there's no way around it. I saw the charm in it and ended up really liking it. My girlfriend doesn't like the game. It's too difficult for her. Well, it's just I am that girlfriend. You fucker. He made me choke on water. Like in the same way that I choke on your penis. Ooh, epic burn. Fuck. Vintage Story is great, yeah, but I feel like the developers kinda got sidetracked by stupid shit instead of adding worthwhile content. Like one of the updates, I remember one of the major updates, they added something like 200 butterflies that you could catch, and I was reading the patch notes and I was like, what? Why? Somebody, for you to understand, like, I understand that, like, game development, blah blah blah, there's no set rules or anything, but like, dude, add content that everybody's interested in, not like content that appeals to only a small amount of people. If it appeals to everyone, great, but like, that shit takes time to make. Because, okay, like butterflies, you have to spawn them in the world, and then you need to, like a separate tool to catch them. Then you need like a container to put them in, and like all that shit takes development time. Why not focus on important things like adding interesting content to the game instead of surface level shit like this? I never bothered with that shit because, like, why would I? And then, unfortunately, there's been several major updates since then, and they really haven't added anything significant. I'm really butthurt about that. I really like that game, but they're just adding stupid shit. And like, I'm not trying to shit on the game. The game is really fun, but they're adding so much dumb shit to the game. Like, god damn it, just add something worthwhile. They've added story elements, okay, but then there's the temporal aspect of the game, like the temporal realm or whatever it's called, Rust Realm. That shit's like lots of potential, underbaked. Focus on stat instead of fucking butterflies. Jesus Christ. Every time a Vintage Story update comes out, I joke about how I'll check back on it in like 5 years. Maybe then it'll have some decent content. And like, as much as I don't want that to be true, every single time they release a major update, the first like changes they display is like shit that nobody cares about. It's not worthwhile content. It's just like window dressing, and it pisses me off because, like, okay, I get it. Game development, no set rules, you're free to develop your game in whatever way you see fit. Cool. But like, god damn it. Can you just, I don't know, add content that a lot of people care about? There was update 1.2, 1.22 I think. 21 they released, and it added like really like pointless stuff. Oh, we're not even in 20. We're not even in 22 yet. We're in 21. Let me see. All right, update 1.21. The first change. Feature: added colored crocs, bowls, and pots. Amazing. I understand what it's for, but fucking hell, this is like cosmetic stuff that you can flesh out and finish up anytime. You don't have to focus on these things right now. Everybody's got an opinion though. Just like everybody's got an asshole, so it doesn't matter what I say really. And what's even stranger still is that apparently they have a big team working on the game now. So that also makes it weird, because like you have a lot of people working and you're adding just window dressing. Nevertheless, the game itself is great. So if you wanted like a more hardcore Minecraft thing, then Vintage Story is definitely it. But the reason why I am saying these things, that like they're adding window dressing instead of content that actually matters, is that once you get to the point in the game where you need to make steel tools, there's nothing left to do in terms of progression. And it's literally been that way since like since 1.14, which is when I started playing back in 2020. So I haven't touched the game in like, I think at least a year. I think it was more than that. Probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Because there's just nothing new being added in these major updates. Sure, the game runs better and stuff. That's actually a really good thing. But there's no new content being added that's actually worthwhile. Okay. I need to check. What was I doing? I want to eat a sandwich and then... Ah, right. Stage 3 loads. Let me check something. So we cancel the reloads only when we climb, not when we interact with stuff, but only specifically for climbing. Now let me check. Yeah. So I think that, hang on, there's nothing to, well, there is there, but it's kind of big, large. One second. Okay. Whatever. Hang on, I'll just hang on. I'll just do this. Wait, no, wrong wall. Let's call it a climb test, I think. Okay, so first I'll do this, and then I'll do... whatever. So one thing I want to check. Alright. I want to load into this. Okay, so... Yeah, there's only, realistically there's only one stage. So mag out, that's it. I need a mag out, mag in, and then bolt pull. So and for that I would basically need to set up animations for fucking everything. For every single weapon, and then because the mod weapons are not made with stage 3 loads in mind, I can't really add them to the game now, because it means that, well, I can make like a fallback if there's no separate like point for the mag insertion, then it's not going to. I could do a hacky thing. I could save like the exact frame. I could save the exact frame where we inserted the mag into the weapon and then just resume the animation when we go to reload. And that way it would basically give backwards compatibility for all existing weapons, even the mod ones, which weren't made with stage reloads in mind, because they were made before the feature was implemented. It's kind of hacky, but it would actually work, and it would work for all weapons. And it would require minimal extra work from me. It wouldn't be as pretty as like a dedicated staged reload thing, but realistically it just needs the mag in and then the bolt release, the bolt pull, whatever. So I would need to track when the mag is inserted, or is there any... Now tracking when a mag is inserted is tricky because there is no particular event, because it increases the ammo counter in the weapon only when we finish the reload, not when the mag is actually inserted. So there is mag in. There is mag in, but I don't think it's well, realistically it would only be relevant to weapons that use magazines. Hang on, I'll make it a little bit more opaque so that you can see better. Oh, it's like that. Okay, I think this is fine. Yeah, this is good. Realistically, I would need to wait for this, for the mag in animation event, and then just save the animation, like save the frame, maybe incremented by 1, and then when we return we just set that frame, and then it will immediately go on to pulling the bolt. I would need to calculate. I would also need to calculate the time for. I'd also need to calculate the time for. It's like left in the reload, but it's minimal extra work. Yeah, but like if I do that, it will make gunplay a lot like slightly better, because for example, you'll be able to do this, like you'll be able to open doors and interact with things as you're reloading. Right now you can't. Right now the only thing you can do is to vault over shit. So basically I would need to track the mag out and the mag in events. I would need to track mag out and mag in, and like resume the animation at the frame that we ended on, +1. And I think that would actually work. And it would actually, yeah, it would actually work. I just tracked the, but that assumes the animation never changes. If it changes, it's gonna fuck up in between saves. I mean, the animations in the official weapons, like in the, not official, but like in the base game weapons, are never gonna change because they're finalized. So it's irrelevant. It's only mod weapons that are, that could potentially break things there, but I'm making the game not for like with regular people in mind first, not like regular people, but like with non-modded weapons in mind first, and mods are like, that's sort of what they have to deal with. Okay, okay, let me write this down so I can better They have this? Yeah. Okay. It's called staged reloads. Track mag in and mag out animation events. Save animation frame on animation event +1. If a reload is interrupted, resume set animation to the one we were using and set frame to saved frame. Okay, tracking again, animation events. Update reload time spinner calculation to what's the reload time calculation to work with reload stages. Okay, pros, cons. Mod weapons can break if mod makers change animations. Mod weapons can break on saves made mid reload. No. With a staged reload. With a tracked. If mod makers change animations in one of the updates for their mods. Pros, minimal implementation, works with all weapons across the board. Back compat with existing mod weapons with no extra work required on their end. Okay, let me think about this for a second. So it would work with this, with this, with this, with this, with this, with this, with this. Basically, it would work with everything that uses a magazine, no problem. Okay. For maximum autism, might need to set ammo in mag on mag in instead of on reload finish. No, that's pointless. That's pointless for this game. Need to reload. Need to requires extra VARs to make sure people can't somehow abuse / bypass. Could potentially cause new bugs. Kristava Nox says maybe in third game special def animations for close range shots showing body mangled. I was actually gonna add this to intravenous too, but the amount of work that I had to get finish because that I ended up skipping that. But the idea was the idea was that I would reserve that specifically for cases when you deal a lot of damage in one shot. I just realized something. I just fucking realized something. 1 second. I just realized that in the def animation, I can randomize the def animations, like flip them horizontally and vertically to have more variety. I would just need to reset the render scale when they leave the dead state, which is easy. Is there an onLeave method? Yeah, there isn't. Okay, so just do act get avatar set render scale 1 and then on enter just do self actor. Set render scale math rend sign 1. Okay. Let's call it hang on. I think it works. Yeah, it does. There's a little bit of extra variety, but some of them now don't make sense, like... Like some of them fall on their back while facing the front. In some cases, not in this case. Oh, there you go. That's also another thing that... oh, right. I should have done set actor get avatar, not act. I think I can keep this. I'm not sure. Hang on. I might isolate the... what was that noise? I could do something clever to take care of this, actually. So here the side animation is like the biggest problem. I think this is the angle that it sets the... yeah. It sets the... okay, yeah, so I have an idea. And then elsewhere we just do this. Also side animation. Yeah. Flip that. No, well, ideally I should probably flip it before I have I could do this here too, honestly. So I should just do this. Really. Okay. Dang it. Wait, isn't there... Didn't I make it? Def and im test? Yeah, there it is. Aha. Oh, it's rand-dir, not rand sign. What the hell? Why do they call it rand-dir? Okay, so that's like the only case where it actually shat itself. Okay, now the thing I want to test. Yeah, this one's flipped. You up for a drink today? You up for a drink today? Ah, fuck it. I should just do this. Okay. Flipped. Flipped. Yeah, they all flip. Yeah, this is good. This works. This works. Okay, so I'll just I guess I'll add this to. Pardon the opinion, says the guys falling on their side always fall on the right though, they just face backwards. Well, yeah, that's the only downside of this, is that, like, I really shouldn't be making them, like, face away, because, like, when you flip them, they face in that way. So, like, realistically, I shouldn't be flipping them horizontally, because this happens. But who the fuck cares? In the middle of gameplay, you don't really give a shit. Especially if you're... if you are, like, in the middle of a gunfight. Hang on, I just realized something. I just remembered something. I just remembered that Extruller sent me the last soundtrack that we need for the game. For the update, I mean. So I will download that and implement that into the game. Okay. Oh no! This is always gonna... Fuck's sake, man. I fucking hate Windows. This shit is... What's it called? Windows Media Player? Do they even have that shit anymore? This fucking thing. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So. Oh, yeah, it's shitting itself again. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Okay, let me check something. Yeah, we don't include these, so... It's only the OGG files that make it shit itself, yeah? Yeah. It's back! The bug is back! I love Windows! I love them! Oh my god, it's gonna be so good when I open the music folder here. Oh, what? It's fine? Okay, whatever. Huh? Okay. Okay. Oh, Jesus, why am I starting the game for this? Alex says, is this going to be used for both of the side missions? No. No. We don't do that. Well, we still kind of do. The side mission for map 17, I mean after Theo's police precinct, does not have a unique musical track, I just remembered. But oh well. Okay. see how that works in actual gameplay. I'm probably not gonna have that. Oh, I think I will. Yeah. Haha, drum magazine. Pimped out. Okay. Oh! Oh, that's even worse. Yeah, that guy didn't hear shit, huh? Oh, they still haven't heard me. Uh-oh. Just slip and fall. It was me! Oh, what? He closed it. Oh! Nope. They keep falling in the dark. Yeah, that was close. Oh, there he is. There you go. And there's another one here. Oh, I knocked him out. Okay. Okay. Oh shit! Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get ventilated. Oh, that's it. This is a really good level. Adrian fucking it has a knack for level design. He always like puts so much detail everywhere. It's honestly fucking so cool. You could never get me to do this shit. I hate level design. Alex says the best part is how there's so much 45. Yeah, that's the one thing that like he still. That's the one thing that he does not like yet fully know how to deal with. It's like what weapons to give to people, to enemies. One thing I noticed as I was playing through this is that none of the enemies have any upgrades on their weapons, like weapon mods and stuff. And so that's just a thing. It's just something he does because he's not yet hasn't spent enough time with the level editor. That said, there's like only one security camera. That's whatever, honestly. Okay, it goes like this. It's a little bit of an angle, that's fine. Yeah, this level is really good. One thing that I really like how he, like what he does with his levels, let me see if I can find an example, is he puts, oh not here, no, that's not it. Let me see if I can find anything else. Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I don't think there's... Yeah. Oh, what he does, he, like, one thing that I like one idea that he has, which is really cool, is he puts, like, lights inside these decorational buildings and then places windows. So it looks like there's a light like this, like, shining outside. And I never got the idea of doing that. But I never got the idea of doing that because when I was working on the first game, I was trying to like make it as optimized as possible, and so the lighting system, as much like as much effort as I put into it, and as much as it's optimized to the best of my ability, it's still kind of heavy. Like it's probably like the heaviest part of the game. Well, that and AI, and so I never got the idea to. Oh, that is such a cool idea! You could throw grenades in there or just pick them off. That is so cool. And so I never got the idea of using lights that way because I was always concerned with the performance on levels. Man, this is such a... Damn, he has... Damn, this is such a good looking level. Holy fuck, man. He did an excellent job. Alex says, I also want to mention how tricky the new side missions are. Yeah, well, I guess. Whereas Banovich says, will there be any more DLC for Intravenous 2? No, no. This is the only DLC that I was thinking of making the remaster. There's just, I've talked about this before, but it doesn't make sense for me to make DLC for any of the Intravenous games, because it requires a lot of effort and therefore a lot of time. And then the other thing is, it doesn't make sense for me from financial standpoint to make DLC when I can make a new game, and a new game will always sell better than DLC. And the other thing is, when you make DLC, you're limited to the game design of the game you're making the DLC for, and you can't experiment all that much with new features and mechanics. And the way I make games is, when I make a new game, I like to add new features, alter existing ones. And with a DLC, all of that kind of goes out the window, because you can't really experiment with these things, because you have to... You can't make big changes to existing features because your game is 1.0, and you have to adhere to the game design that you made, basically. So a new game for me is always preferable, because it means I get to experiment with more gameplay stuff and all these things. Hunter says, who did level? My friend. Alright, that's because it loaded into this level. Okay, well, that's it. Okay, let me check. Yeah, I was primarily playing through that level to check where the music works fine, which I just realized it probably doesn't. I really should get rid of this. I really should just make it automatically increase the ID. I mean, oh, it skips 4, for example. ID equals 4. Yeah, it skips 4. So I'll for the next game I'll definitely get rid of this. I'll just make it automatically count upwards. If it's not provided, because really the only reason why you have to like explicitly set an ID is for mods. But there's no like fallback code for when you don't provide an ID, which should be what should be happening anyway. Plague Doctor, about new Discord server. Is it something like your live server about chatting and just playing? Yeah, basically. I just made it in case like maybe I'll be able to organize some games or something to play with people. I don't know, but yeah, it's an unofficial thing. It's not my it's not the games server. It's just something that I do, something that I decided to do because there's fucking nothing to play. Like there's no multiplayer games to play, and so I'm looking for things to play. But usually the things that I want to play, I have nobody to play them with. And by making that server, hopefully I'll be able to find people to play the games that I would like to play. The hell is this? Somebody made a clip. Huh? I can't even view it? What the hell is the deal with this fucking thing? What? YouTube is just broken. Thanks YouTube, I guess. Maybe it'll work here. I'm gonna pull off like a devilish attempt. No. Oh! Fuck. Ой, блядь! Uh-oh. Okay. 1 second. Rasbanvi says, I understand, thank you. Do you plan to add voice acting to your characters in future games? No. Anything that requires like... Oh, my future games? Well, it depends. The only thing that really depends on is the budget. Like if there's enough money to hire people that are good voice actors, sure. Otherwise, no. The thing that I don't like about indie games is when they don't have the budget to hire good voice actors and they hire like whoever has a microphone and sound installation, and they end up with really bad voice acting that you like can't take seriously, or that takes away from the atmosphere. And so I don't want my games to be the same. I run through everything. I run everything through a funnel of like, will this make the game better or not? And if the answer is no, then I don't add it. Plague Doctor says, I want to ask you, is it a good idea to do tactical shooter with top-down perspective but with static camera instead in bottom center of the screen instead of just with cursor? I don't know. I don't know. it depends on. I mean, it depends on. It depends on the game you're making. I can't make a statement like yes or no like that. I have no idea. I think this level more comfortable. How fast does it update? I think. Oh my god, that's amazing. So the chat on stream updates slower than it does in the OBS stream. Like there's lag. V Low Void says, "How do you feel about marketing your games? Do you have any advice on marketing in general?" I have no idea, honestly. I didn't do any marketing for. I wasn't responsible for marketing with neither Intravenous 1 or Intravenous 2. For Intravenous 1, it was Patrick Seibert who took care of that. For Intravenous 2, it was the publisher who took care of that. Took care of that. So honestly, when it comes to marketing, I'm like, I know absolutely nothing. I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing, because I'm mostly a make game guy. Christovanox says, "What new features would you add to a third game if you choose to make it?" I don't know, man. I have a whole list of things I want to add, but like I don't want to read out loud simply because, well, for obvious reasons. But basically, the third game I think is gonna be. I mean, it's not announced publicly, but it's like an open secret at this point. I think the third game is gonna be the best in the series because now I have somebody else working on the levels, and I'm sort of like I'm reviewing. So having somebody work specifically on levels means I have a shit ton of time to work on the actual game design part of things and to, like, write the code for a bunch of things. And so I think the third game is just gonna be the best in the series because it's gonna be like a crystallization of everything I've learned when it comes to designing a stealth action game so far. And with Intravenous 1, there were both time and budget constraints. With Intravenous 2, there were only time constraints. With Intravenous 3, I can basically take as long as I want. And really like polish everything, all the like little things as much as basically to any degree that I want to. Because for example, with Intravenous 2, I had to make everything like the levels and write the code and all the dialogues and stuff. So I would say that the levels themselves took like half of the development time. So like good level design takes a shit ton of time, and having that off my back, delegating it to someone else frees up a shit ton of time for writing code and dialogue and stuff and all these things better. So I think I think that Intravenous 3 is going to be the best in the series, because again, it's like a crystallization of everything I've learned so far. Plague Doctor says, "Will I just plan to develop?" Another thing. Well, the third game, I'll just improve the gameplay aspects of it even more. But then the campaign will be a little different from what it was in Intravenous 2. I'm not saying that, like, it's gonna be like completely different, but like there are a couple of concepts I want to explore with it, and I think I have a really I have a good idea. Well, not a good idea, but like I think I came up with something that is going to be like an interesting twist. Well, not twist. I don't know. Fucking. I think he came up with an interesting idea for structuring the story and like how everything happens in the third game. I don't think I've ever. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm like jacking myself off, but I think it's gonna be good. It's a little bit more difficult now because the second game was like it was like writing the dialogue and like structuring it was a lot easier. Well, not a lot easier, but like it was easier because it came from like a personal space and like it's very pure in a way. But for the third game, since it's not going to be dedicated to my father, it's I think I'm gonna struggle with the writing a little bit more. Plague Doctor says, "Well, I just plan to develop game with this feature. You know, bottom center. I mean, like an app's position on taskbar on Mac or Windows 11. But I just want to make it feel like it is FPS." No idea, man. Gondola Appreciator says, "I think our man here might be the only YouTube game dev streamer that's not a grifter but actually gets stuff done. I'm trying my hardest to emulate him. Have taken off my shirt." Well, that's the first step. The second step is to do deadlifts and squats. Vlovoid says, "How did you score a publisher? Did they just approach you or did you contact them? Do you prefer working with publishers or is pure solo dev with publishing more comfortable?" So for the publisher, for the scoring part, I just reached out to them and was like, "Hey, I made Intravenous 2, I'm now making Intravenous... I made Intravenous 1, I'm now making Intravenous 2. Would you be interested in publishing?" And that's it. I sent them like a demo build of the game with like all the levels and all the features that were done. Well, not done, but like that were in the game at that point. There were a bunch of crashes and like a bunch of bugs back then. But still, that's how you do these things. You send them like a build of the game so they can get a feel for what you're doing. And that's it. That was it. That was enough to get them talking. The second part, did they just approach you or did you contact? Oh, okay, so I answered that. Apparently, also the publisher was aware of Intravenous 1 and they were following it before it even launched. So it's kind of weird that they didn't bother trying to reach out. But at the same time, at that point when it like became public, I was already working with someone for the marketing side of things. So I was under a contract, so I couldn't just tell them like, "Bye bye, a publisher reached out to me, bye bye. I'm not interested in your services anymore." And the last part, do you prefer working with publishers? Yes, I prefer working with a publisher. Working with Hype Train Digital was easy because they didn't tell me what to do. They didn't try to change the direction of the game. They didn't tell me what I can or can't put in the game. The only thing that happened is, well, I think I can't say this because I'm under contract, but ultimately they did not try to influence my creative vision and like were not like a filter in any way. Everything that's in the game is all me, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything that's in the game is all me, and like that's it. The only thing that they wanted me to do is to make the game easier, but then that's what you have the difficulty settings for. If somebody has a problem with playing on easy, that's honestly their problem, not mine. Pure solo dev kind of sucks because unless you have like a super marketable game in the sense that like you can get 10k likes on every single Twitter post and like be in the like in the top section on Reddit like every single time you post something, and you do that like, and you get these results like every single week. Solo game dev is very difficult from a marketing standpoint because, well, if nobody cares about your game, it's not going to sell. And then working with a publisher is also good because they fund the development of the game. Like every single cent that you spend on the game, they just fund it. So it's very safe in the sense that there's no risk of like burning through all your money and then having nothing. The only risk part of it is like if you, for example, spend, I don't know, some amount of money that on the development of the game and then it doesn't sell at all, because the game sales have to recoup the development costs before you get a single cent. And so if you spent like, I don't know, $500,000 and the game after a year made only 250K like net, so like it recouped only half of development costs, then you're not gonna get a single cent, even like after a year, because you've still got 250,000 to recoup. The total cost of development for Intravenous 2, I don't know if I actually said this anywhere, and I'm not sure whether I can. Oh yeah, I'm under contract. I don't think I can say this, but it's not $500,000. I'll tell you that. It's not $500,000. Nowhere near that. It's way more than that. It's actually 10 million. No, I'm just kidding. It's not even close to $500,000, but it's probably more than you expect. Probably way more than you expect. And especially now that with the remaster DLC that also took the remaster DLC cost as much as Intravenous 1 cost to make. Simply because like things are just more expensive now. Pardon the opinion says, how possible are melee focused enemies as an option for 3? Well, unless I can figure out an interesting way to integrate melee enemies into the game, they're not gonna be there. And frankly, I don't really care about melee enemies and melee in games. Like, okay, for me to add melee to the game, it needs to be some kind of there needs to be some kind of interesting melee mechanic that's beyond punching and kicking like an Intravenous 2 for me to add that. There needs to be some kind of like there needs to be some challenge from the enemies side of things, so that like some kind of dodge or like a reaction based mini game, I don't know. And unless I can figure out something that feels good and isn't like it does not break the flow of the game, it's not gonna happen. Hunter says Intravenous 3 in 3 to 4 years. I don't know. Razbanovic says, thank you for your response. How do you feel about the YouTube reviews of Intravenous 2? Well, Seth's video was really fucking good. I mean, they're all good. All the reviews are good, but Seth's video had the biggest impact in terms of sales. So I'm eternally grateful to Seth for making the video. I wish there were more reviews of Intravenous 2, but like, how am I gonna get that? You know, if people are not interested in the game, they're not gonna make videos. It's there probably will be more like videos released in the future. I don't know, but like Intravenous is not a super popular game to make videos about, and the way big YouTubers work when it comes to making game reviews is they either must really like the game themselves to want to make a review about it. If they don't like it that much, it needs to be like the hot thing right now, because like otherwise there's no reason for them to make the video, because it's gonna get them no views and nobody's gonna give a shit. And if neither of these two are true, then there needs to be a financial incentive for them. In other words, it needs to be a paid video. So when you're indie, you don't want to spend like a shit ton of money on YouTube videos when you have no idea whether or not they will make back the investment. And so as much as I would like to see more reviews of Intravenous 2, nobody's making them because the people that make these videos, they're not interested in the game, or they don't see the point of making a video because it's not going to get that many views according to their judgment in the first place. And I don't blame them for it. Alex says, how did you come up with the idea of Gideon plus the mercenary campaign? It was just it was meant to be a small, like a demo version of the game, to boost the wish lists and visibility. It was just a marketing thing. Gideon was never meant to be some kind of like big character. It was literally just used for marketing to get wish lists and visibility for the main game, and it was made in like a month by reusing existing levels from the base game. Plague Doctor says, yeah, but Intravenous 1 is more accurate about philosophy, about it's just criminal and lynch motivation, no political context, and I love how games name attached to narrative, but part 2 ruins it. Helga says, the question is purely out of interest. Did Seth ask you to record sketches for the video, or did you suggest such an idea? I told him that if he wants me to, I could record some like clips for his review. But like I told him, like if you think it's a bad idea, it's fine. I'm not gonna go record anything. It's your video. I trust your judgment. You know, I wasn't trying to be like, put me in the funny video, Seth. Put me in the funny video, please. None of that. I just told him, hey man, if you want, I can record. And then it kind of just went from there. Ironically, the clips I recorded for him got the video age restricted, but neither of us knew this would happen, so it's so it's a really funny situation. Yeah. Vlovoid says, do you have any advice on starting a business as a solo developer? Yes, just make a game. That's it. Nobody's gonna make the game for you, so that's the best advice I can give to you. Make the game. Did you register as an individual entrepreneur or an LLC? Well, at first I had what's called a I think it's called individuali veikla. Yeah, individuali veikla, which is like in the English translation, I guess would be individual entrepreneur. I think that would be the closest translation. And then eventually, what's an LLC? Well, I didn't start an LLC, but I started I basically made a company. I pretty much had to, because the game was gonna make you're basically allowed to make a certain sum of money with an individual entrepreneurship thing. And like if it makes more than that, you're basically breaking the law. So I had to make a company to keep things legal, which I did. And yeah, that's it. But like you can, I mean, the only thing that really matters is when you release the game. Up until the point when you release the game, you can make the game however you want. You can have an individual entrepreneurship or an LLC, whichever one makes more sense from like a tax perspective. I think it makes more sense from a tax perspective if you have a company. Because then like you can write off the expenses for developing the game on the company, and you know that reduces the amount of taxes you'll have to pay or something. I don't know how it is in other countries. That's just how it is in Lithuania. Like if my company like arbitrarily makes 10K, of which I spent and like I spent 9K to make the game or like work on whatever, then I only have to pay taxes from the 1K that is like the net revenue. Hunter says Gideon Rule 34. Yeah, basically. Plague Doctor says, what made you choose pixel graphics for your games instead of other types? Budget constraints, and also I like pixel art. Vlovoid says, I'm from Latvia, so our terms are very similar. LOL. Thanks for the advice, Ars Debilas. Yeah, but ultimately, like, you just need to make a game. That's like the best advice I can give. Because, you know, no one's gonna make it for you. Plague Doctor says, did you saw Gregor Maghaber page, how he developed sprites for your game? Yeah, I have. The Pyroman. Yeah, well, I guess that's it. Let me think. Is there anything else I need to add to the game? Is there anything else that's on my to-do list? To do 1.4. Where is it? Ah, right. Stage 3 laws. I was wondering whether to add them or not. So, mag in, mag out. Okay, I can add something right now real quick, real easy. Real quick, just to see whether it would work or not on stream. The idea that I have. Okay, so this is literally just gonna be... Is there a cancel reload method? Yes, there is. Anim reload sound, yeah. Reload anim event. Okay, 1 second. Base staged reloads track event. Let's see, weapons anim events again true, and weapons anim events mag out true. Moves the events list of events to track for staged reloads. What's it called? Cancel reload. So now we will. So now I just need to anim event. Anim. Wait, what's it called? Anim sound event. What the fuck was it called? I don't even remember already. There it is. So if event, then I don't even need to track the animation. I can just track the frame that the animation is currently playing. Brr. The only thing I'll need to do is I'll need to get the animation object on the avatar object. As it was called get cur animation, get cur anim section. Yeah, well, I basically is it gonna be the actual object, or is it just gonna be the string? It's gonna be the string. It's gonna be the string, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the string. Is there an animation object? Or is it the actual? Okay, I'll just print to find out. I don't remember honestly, so this is one of the reasons why I should switch to a language like C++ instead of writing shit in Lua. Get get cur anim torso. I think it's gonna be just a number. It's just gonna be the animation ID. Yeah, it's the animation ID. Where are the animation objects? Current active anims. Are they sorted by? Yeah, there it is. Get cycle. Get. There. Oh, dude, there's even a frame. Brr. Brr. So this is actually way easier than I even thought would be to implement. Literally just get the frame. Get frame. Okay, I just need to check whether setting, what is it called? Anim set frame. Set frame ID. Okay, it already clamps it, so I don't even need to I don't even need to worry about setting the frame boundaries. Is there a get frame count? Get frame count? Get frames? No. Set frame. Frame amount. Is there a method that returns the frame amount? No, there isn't. So now we just do just calculate it from that. Literally, that's it. So last reload event. Last reload event. Frame. That's it. And then we go to start reload. Reload. Do reload. So here it starts the reload. Calculate full reload time. Set up reload length, blah blah blah. But I'll need to modify this then, because the reload time is calculated before we even start the animation. Oh well, we can just call get reload animation. Tac reload, or it's a tactical reload, yeah. That's gonna fuck up the tactical reload system though. Well, I can so last reload event animation. No. See, there's already a problem. There's already a problem. So let's say I start a tactical reload. He drops the magazine to the floor. Right? I interact with something. It cancels the reload. If I continue to reload the weapon, like if I restart the reload, it's gonna play the. It's gonna play the, what's its fucking name? It's gonna play the reload unloaded animation instead of the reload tactical animation. So if this is present, I also need to force the animation to be played. And if it's a mod, well, I mean, if you, yeah. No, this shouldn't be a problem. I actually should be able to get this to. This should work, I think. Self owner. Get. Blah. Get. What was the anim? Ah, sorry, wrong thing. Why do I keep fucking closing the files? God damn it! I do this shit on autopilot already, and it's so annoying because I need this stuff and I just close it. Oh, I didn't close it. I'm just blind. Anim objects. Get anim. Yeah, I need this. Get core anim. I could get the string name of the animation instead of the... I could get the string name, save the string name specifically for the purpose of making sure that it doesn't play an animation from a completely different weapon. Like, let's say you install a mod that adds gun A and also a mod that adds gun B. You equip mod A is loaded before gun B, and if I just grab the number, right? So here's the sequence. You install mod A and B. You use gun B. Mod A registers its animations before gun B, so gun A, and then you go to remove the gun A from your game because you don't like it or you don't use it or whatever. And if I store the number instead of the string, it's going to save the wrong animation ID because the animation IDs are gonna move backwards because the gun A is no longer in the game. It's whatever. It's just technicality. I'm not gonna sit here and explain it instead of just working on the fucking game. Okay, so now that we have the animation, so now we can do. So here we just do if we have this, then we just return this. Is there a finish reload? Yeah, there is. So now we just do reset. I'm not sure if I'm even gonna add this to the game. I just want to see how easy it would be to implement it to the game, like when everything else is in the game already. Last reload event animation, yes, and then we just so get reload. No, what was it? Reload. Calculate full reload time. Is there a get animation data? This animation system is such a dinosaur. Ideally, I would need to like rewrite parts of it. But at the same time, it's like split up into so many subsystems that it's very easy to just not have certain functionality. So I'm not sure whether I should. Okay, let's see, frames. It's just animation, yeah? So frames. Okay. Okay. So basically, calculate full reload time, we just do this. If we have this, then we just get the animation frames. I should probably call this. And then we just do... Damn, that's actually... but there's a problem. This uses... Yeah, there it is. Well, I mean, we can also remedy that. It's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. So then we just do an animation frames. Divide self last reload event frame by animation frames. Bolt. That's it. And now we just do self full reload time equals. Right, but this is also a problem. Oh. Oh. I can scale it after. The only problem is, I think I'm gonna need to change a couple of things in a bunch of weapon files. should still be, it depends on how many times this method is like overridden. If it's, it's overridden quite a lot. And it's possible that mods would also override it. So I would just need to create the equivalent of a private method in which I would do calculate full reload time, tag reload, and then we just do scale by shit. Fuck, yeah, this is not good. Does it get reset anywhere? Or changed? Finish reload 0, load, update. If I'm restarting the animation, full reload time start. Yeah, like, oh my god. Is this saved? It should be saved. It is saved. Oh my fucking god, dude. This should be so easy to integrate. Holy shit. Okay, so just... What the fuck? Seriously? That's it? What? No way. There's no way that's all. There's no way it was... What the fuck? Okay, I need to... Okay, the only thing is to... it's already done. It's gonna speed up the animation. But for that we just need to use the full reload time start. Just divide that. Reload tag. Is there a reload tag? I think it's called from... I think it's called elsewhere actually. I think it might be called from... Hang on. Hang on, I need to check something to be sure that it's nice and good. Reload tag. I think it might be called... Yeah. It's called from here, so... Where is underscore reload called? It really doesn't matter when we call it. We can call it like whatever. Do reload. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I just need to move it around a little bit and it should work just fine. Yeah, what the fuck, man? If this works, this is gonna be, I'm gonna laugh hysterically. If it just works right off the bat exactly how I want it to work. Sus. Ah, that's a safeguard. Calculate full reload time. It gets called reload tag, but also I think it's called do reload. Where is do reload called? In regular reload. Reload tag. Where is reload tag? There it is. I want to move this elsewhere. I want to move this here so that it's all in one place. Also, I will move these away so that it's all in one place. Dude. Okay, so we call reload or reload tag depending on like what kind of reload we're doing. We call calculate full reload time. Then we call underscore reload. Underscore reload blocks the weapon, marks the amount of time. Ah. Okay, I needed one more thing. I need to. You can exploit this here. If I like keep reloading the weapon and canceling it mid-stage reload, it's possible for me to increase the speed at which the reload will happen consecutively because it is updated every single time. Whereas realistically, calculate full reload time. It's this isn't called anywhere yet, but we do call calculate full reload, and we call calculate full reload time in Okay, so this is like the standard reload procedure. Do I override it anywhere else? No, I don't. So realistically, this could just be moved here, but I don't know. I'll need to go through all the files and check whether it's called anywhere else. Do reload. Calculate full reload time. So now I just need to make sure that the full reload time start is not is like it stays. But I also need to know when. Okay, so basically I can just do this. So if not, then we can update the last reload time at reload start only when we are not resuming a mid-stage reload. Oh, right, sorry, I forgot to do one more thing. If this works, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Okay, so function base post start post do reload animation. If then self owner. Is there I don't think I can just call set frame. Get avatar set frame. Set frame. Oh. Yeah. I think I need to specify the section. Yeah. So the section is going to be torso. I forget how it goes. If this isn't gonna work, there's no fucking way. There's probably gonna be something that... There's probably something that I missed. Okay, so... There we go. Name. It was supposed to be name by count, not anim. Okay, that's like that should be the only thing that causes a crash. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, I can't interact with doors. Fuck's sake. Блять. Okay. It does not screw up. Okay. I just need to make it cancel the reload when I interact with something. So I need to look up how interact. No. That comes from the weapon. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is it called? State, I think. Is there an on interact? There's no on interact callback, looks like. Oh wait, wait. Oh, I can't. Okay. Handle interact. Yeah, there's no callback for interacting with shit. There really is no interact for, I mean, no callback. On interact? No such thing? Well, I guess the simplest way would just be to... I guess the simplest way would be to just handle the... What the fuck, man? Would just be to handle the event. Ugh. 1 second. I just want to make sure I'm doing it right. Yeah, that's it. Yep. But now I need to give the player the ability to interact. Handle prone. Okay, so the weapon dictates whether we can interact with something. So I just go to weapon, can interact, and I'll just comment this out, repeat it, and get rid of this. If this works, I'm gonna cry, because then it means that it was a lot easier to integrate than I thought it would have been. Okay, so I just do a regular. Ah, for fuck's sake, man. I'm missing something here. Can interact with objects. Maybe it disables interaction or something. Nope. Oh, just... Okay. False. Why false? Weapon block, of course. Ah! Okay, it's probably this that's bad. Probably could be done a little bit nicer, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's something else that's preventing it. Ha ha ha! Oh, I'm sorry. I had a brain fart. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm still getting... Why can't I interact? It returns true, and yet I cannot interact. Is there a fucking is reloading check here? Huh? Player state. That's handle prone. So why is it not showing? There's probably another place that I'm checking whether the player is interacting or reloading or not. No way. And before get interact block returns. No, it doesn't. It would be funny if there's an additionally an interaction block being set on the player in addition to the weapon block. No, it's still 0, and it's still not letting me reload, so there is another check somewhere. Which is preventing me from interacting. Interactor can interact with objects. And it calls can interact with objects on the state. And the state checks... Wait, is there a separate state for when we're reloading? No. I guess I could just check what this method returns, but... Ah! Now it's returning... Aha! Aha! So object interaction gets set to false. Somewhere. There it is! There it is, there it is, there it is. Yeah, there it is. I was... yeah, okay. Ah. The reload, like start, cancel, finish, reload methods did that. There we go. Oops. Ah, yeah, I sent the animation name, not the actual number. Oopsie. I need to save the name separately. Ah, I forgot to pass the right thing in there. I'm passing this. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Moment of truth. That's not right. Ah. Okay, I get it. I get it. I think I get it. Wait, where am I saving this? The frame. Aha. Tack reload. Okay, mag out. Yeah. I think this might actually be it. What the fuck? Bruh! Okay, something was not right there. Ah! Okay. Haha! Okay. What was that? I think it like set the... I think it sets... Wait, what's the... Play once. Loop. Wait, why loop? Why not play once? Okay, one more thing that I need to check. Aha! Okay. I need to... I think there's something wrong. Ah, there you go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to plug this in too. So I just need to replace... Oops. What? Just need to replace this... Okay. Might actually be more or less finished. I just need to plug a couple more. Huh, now it's broken. I fucked something up here. No, it's... I think it's... I think... Oh, my bad, my bad. I was supposed to do this. Oops. Oops. Bruh. No way! No way! Okay, no way! Dude. What the fuck, man? Bruh. That's ridiculous. I can't believe this actually worked, so... Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I can't believe this actually worked like that. Holy fuck. Not even that it worked, but the fact that it took so little effort. Bruh, I thought this was gonna be like something that requires a shit ton of effort, but it doesn't. Oh my god, man, that's ridiculous. Ah, the benefits of structuring your code well. Shit is just easy to... shit's just easy to add new functionality on top of. Okay, so again... Ah, right, that's because I don't save. Right, I need to... I did not bother to save these. I just need to now save these variables to be sure that they work fine. Okay, so it's not gonna work as intended. That's okay. Okay, and now we just save. Fucking amazing. Fucking amazing. Oh. I thought this was gonna be a huge undertaking. It would require a lot of like work. Oh my god. And the funniest thing is, here's the funniest thing is, right? Here's the funny thing. There. Oh my god, man. Dude, this took way less effort than I thought it would. That's amazing. Okay. Okay, one more thing. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have done that. Whatever. Get out of here. Yeah, I'm keeping this for 140. Hang on. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, so now I need to... Did I start any reload? I don't remember. Damn it, I did the same thing again. Okay. Holy shit, man. That's ridiculous. Oh my god. Okay, just to be sure. Dude, that required minimal work. Holy fuck. Are you kidding me? I'm keeping this in. Bruh. Okay. That required minimal work. Dude. Bruh. I want to skip immediately. Hang on. I want to skip immediately to like him pulling the bolt. I guess maybe like checking whether the mag's inserted properly makes sense. What are the events on the animation? I need to check real quick. Mag in. Mag out, mag in. But then why isn't it I guess I could... One second. There's just one thing I need to verify. Okay, I think +2 actually makes more sense, not +1. Because he doesn't snap like immediately to pulling the bolt or some shit. This is specifically for event handling. Yes, I need to... I need to find it. Force pick frame. It should be set in set frame too. Yeah, last render frame, last update frame. That's fucking incredible. I can't believe it took so little work to get this to work. Mind blown. Mind blown, dude. This was so little work. Oh my god. It's always like this. Every single time I think that, oh, this is gonna take so much effort to add. It's like orders of magnitude less effort to actually implement it. Dude. Hang on, I'm getting messages on Discord. And the funny thing is, this will just work with NPCs too. Bro, what the fuck, man? Wait, no, what other weapon is there? I just need to make sure it doesn't fuck up shotguns. Which it should, because there's no like drop empty mags flag there anyway, so. I need to give like a time window within which it can be because like you can see and put it back into a mag pouch. Huh. I'll need to think about this. Bruh. Okay, one thing I don't like is that if it's... Okay, so here's the thing that I don't like. So, I put it in there, right? But because the animation didn't finish fully, even though the mag's in and his hand was already like moving towards the handguard, it doesn't count as him... It doesn't count as him having finished the reload. So I think I'm gonna have to change how the weapon reloading works. In the sense that... hang on, deck. Dude, this took okay. So here's the thing that I don't like. So now that the mag's in, right? He only needs to grip the handguard, even though the mag is already like physically in. So when I press R, that's what he's gonna do. That's it. So I think on the non-full reloads where the magazine was not empty and it's like, yeah, on non-full reloads, the moment it hits the mag in, it needs to already like finish the reload, if that makes sense. So there's a little bit extra logic there that needs to be done. I'll write this down so I don't forget it. Okay. On non-full reloads, need extra logic to set ammo to what can be loaded in if the remaining action is to just grip the weapon. I gotta take a piss. I just realized it's gonna be so cool with pistols. Check this out. Okay, so for example, And then oh, dude, watch this. Bro, just like that. This might be a tricky one. Ah, it doesn't have to drop empty mags. I don't think it doesn't have to drop empty mags flag, so it should be fine. Let me check real quick. It should just work with pretty much all the weapons, because they're already like the stage reload system already depends on certain flags that are already set in a particular way. Where is it? Revolver. Yeah, drop empty mags false. It already works only on weapons where it could work. Man, that's fucking cool. God damn. Okay, what else we got? We got... I need all the weapons. So FAMAS... FAMAS will also just gonna work. Dude. Dude! I need to add some kind of time window. Or like, if we're past a certain frame, if we're past a certain amount of frames, then it shouldn't fall to the floor. Because like visually, if I start reloading, like here it should be already in the mag pouch, and yet it still falls to the floor. Realistically, how many frames would that be? Wait, what the hell is this? How many frames would it be? Turn the lights off of the mag. How many frames? Like 5? Alex says, why doesn't the FAMAS have any firing animation anyway? It does, you just don't notice it. Okay, let's see. Revolver. Well, it has less to do with the animation. Hang on. That's why. It switches between the two frames way too quickly. You don't notice it because of that. Realistically, it should like switch... Realistically, this should be something like... if self fire anim reset time, then... I can't do it like that either. I'll need to dedicate us like some time to it to get it to look how it should look. Okay, so there needs to be some kind of time window. There needs to be some kind of time or frame window after which it's not possible for the mag to fly out of his hand, even though we're just like finishing. Well, because like the magazine's in the mag pouch. I don't want it to be... Realistically, it has to be some kind of a short period of time. Or, if we don't want to use time, it can be some kind of frame count. So, realistically... the fuck? What was it? Where was it? It was cancel reload. Yeah, if the event is mag out and the okay. Self mag drop. Reload animation frame margin. Reload stage frame margin, and let's just set it to 5 by default. This should cover like most weapons, actually. Where is it? Where's the base? There it is. Amount of frames that have to pass for us to not drop the magazine if during the mag out stage of a reload. The only thing I wonder is whether whether the animation will already be like changed at this point. So I guess I'll check that. It probably won't be, but hang on. Actually, it probably will be changed by this point. Because it fires the object interacted after. Oh, god damn it. The animation will already be changed. What's a non-ugly way of doing this? One of the simplest ways would be to store the last animation in the update cycle of the weapon. But that's... yeah... but that's kind of lame. But that's the safest way to do it. I would need to get the frame, every single frame. Which... is like whatever? Yeah. I don't think this should cause problems. Yeah. This shouldn't cause problems. Okay. This should cover if it's too much, if 5 is too much, I'll lower it to 4. But I think that's in like in most animations that should cover it. Okay, so okay. Wait, what's the right, it needs to be a non-empty reload. So it needs to be like this. Okay, so 5 is actually too much. Yeah, 5 is too much. It needs to be less. I'm thinking 3 frames should actually be okay. Atlex says, hey Spy, I hope you're doing great. Just want to ask, would it be possible to have the VP9 fire tranquilizer rounds as a smaller alternative to the rifle? Or would it screw up the balance too much? Well, what's the point of having the rifle then? you would just have a superior weapon to the tranquilizer rifle that way. Okay. Still goes out the window. Okay. Okay, so it needs to be like 2 frames actually. In most cases, that's enough. What? Wait. Oh, another thing I just noticed. Wait, what? I just realized something. Clear the chamber. So here's the thing. If we are... The next thing that needs to be done is, like, if you're putting the magazine back in... Right, I'll take care of that next. If the mag is in and we're like opening the door or something, then it's already in. We need to max out the ammo. We need to finish the reload. Oh, this is actually... Oops. I don't even need a friggin... It's always just... Yeah. Oops. Okay. Black. Oh. Still happening. Yeah, that's a problem. This creates a new problem. Let's say... although not really, I guess. It's just a little bit awkward. Just a little bit awkward. Oh, well, I can just do this, honestly. It's like whatever. It's just, I'll show you what's gonna happen. This creates problems that you don't have to solve for, like, cost benefit. It did not, it says clear to chamber, but it did not. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh. Oh, wrong file. My bad. Okay, so it did set it to 0. It just didn't update it. It just didn't update it. Ah, well, yeah. I guess I can do it here too. It's not like it matters. Kinda sucks though. Yeah. I might need to tweak this a little bit because I can see that causing problems. Okay, is it actually going to put the magazine? It does, okay. That thing still happens though. Ah, my bad. It should have been greater than 0. The logic was bad. Okay, so now, so here's what this should solve. Mag out. Mag in. And it's done. But then it didn't play the animation. It didn't play the opening animation, I just noticed it. It's sort of just... I think that's because it sets... That's why. Somewhere around here. There it is. There you go. Cool. That's fucking cool, man. Cool. Wait. Oh, right, it's empty. Bye-bye. Uh-huh. Okay, so here's the thing I can do to make it nicer, actually. Set frame. There should be a set speed. Let me check. There isn't. Oh, there is! Yay! So I can just do... So here's what I'll do. I think this is also true like on all weapons. It should be... Always reset fire animation. If not, always reset fire animation. Ah, I get it. If not, so all the rifles, yeah. Oh, right. I can't really see it anyway. Ah, well, I can do something else. temporarily to see whether it actually works. Yeah, the animation is there, but it's just not that good. But on like ARs and such... Hang on, let me actually check. This is something that you could see better on, like, before the recoil got introduced. On the AK I think it would be most visible, because it's fire slow. No, wrong weapon. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Just gonna do something real quick. I think I got that one wrong. I need to like modulo of 2 and then +1. Yeah, that's basically it. Oops. Yeah, now it's good. Okay, I need to log this. Ooh. Is that a thing, I wonder? Blah. It's not. Huh. Yeah, we can cancel. The only thing that needs to... So there are a couple of cases where this will break actually. I think it's gonna break here. Never mind. Ah, right, object interacted. Oh my god, it's... Oh my god. Oh, this is so good. I just need to make it not... I just need to make it so that the player can melee and also to cancel the reload if it's in progress when the player does melee something, so... There probably is some kind of method. Yeah, right there. Okay, so... Oh! Cannot! Ah, I forgot to actually... Uh-huh. Oh, this gonna look so stupid, but also so funny at the same time. Okay, what's the fuck up? Huh? Oh, I forgot to return it, my bad. What the hell, it's not capturing the game? Hello? OBS is no longer capturing the friggin' game. That's epic. That's... what the fuck, man? What? Ah, right. Okay. What would be funny is that if you were in the mag-in stage of the reload and you cancelled it by interacting with something or meleeing, then the mag would fall out of your hand. Like if you were between mag out and mag in. Yeah, but then that would be too much. That would be too much. Okay, here's what I wanted to check. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's fucking funny. Okay, just as a sanity check, I'll check like this thing, for example. No! It works here too? Bro! Oh my god! Dude! Dude, check this out, check this out, check this out. Oh, it's like that. Ah. Bro. The fuck, man? No, there has to be some kind of catch. There's no way this works. There's no way this works properly. Okay, sanity check. Ah, well, shotguns work as they always did. Dude, it's not capturing the game, is it? It's not capturing the game. Aww, you couldn't see that. So OBS kind of shat itself and just refuses to capture the game now. Yeah, it's not capturing anymore. Fucking OBS, man, this fucking thing never works properly. Yeah, it just doesn't work. Oh, now it's working. Amazing. And if I set it to this, now it works. Oh my god, this thing just shits itself randomly. Oi. Works fine. Check this out. This is what I wanted to show you. It just works! Alright, you can't see shit because the fucking text editor. I'm so stupid. This is what I wanted to show you. Fucking nothing. Bruh. Well, it's a small thing, so it's like whatever. Actually, let me see if I can make it better. Yeah, I'm gonna need to put this into on the beta branch for sure, because I wouldn't be surprised if there are some kind of bugs. Mag N, yeah, shell N. Ah. What if I track the shell N event also? It will work then. Dude, that's fucking insane. What the fuck was it called? I forgot. Damn it. Ah, there it is. This is gonna be so funny. I'll just wait for it to actually like close, because I think what happens is because OBS is hooked into it, it doesn't close properly, and because that I think it like shits itself or something. Yeah, now it's working fine. Okay, so let's. Oh my god, if this works, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. No fucking. Okay, there have to be. No, I shouldn't make it work with this. I should make it work. There are ways to exploit this, I'm pretty sure. Or not. Bro. Dude. Dude. It just works. Oh my god. Oh, it's a window. Oh, right. Oh, I have an idea. What if I... Dude, this shit... Oh my god. Bro, that is so cool. Yeah, fuck it, I'm keeping this in. Oh my god. Okay, there's one more thing I think I need to do. I think I need to add some kind of indicator to the crosshair that you're in the middle of reloading a weapon, that like it's staged. Because otherwise the player will need to look at the ammo count all the time, and like sometimes there will be cases where where the weapon is like not full because it was in the middle of a reload and you cancelled it. Huh? Shit. Oh man, that actually fucked me up. Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. I will push it. I will push it. Oh man. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, that was such a close one. Oh wow. I think my rampage is about to come to an end. Unless... Never mind, we're good. Vasyanovich, yes, yes you can. Oh! Oh, okay, that's good. I'm also gonna have to end the stream here because my brother's coming over real soon. So yeah, this was a really good, productive little thing. Added a bunch of shit. Ugh. Miscellaneous says, have a nice day, bro. You too, bro. Good shit! Oh! Oh! Ah, good shit. Ah, fucking. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Alright, bye bye, guys.